Hi everyone, and welcome to the August challenge from sedentary to strong. Welcome back to day number 10. Hopefully if you're doing this workout in the morning, you're feeling good, feeling ready for an active day, lots of plans to get some movement in. And if you're doing this in the evening, I hope you've got your steps in and this is just getting that last little point in before you go to bed. Okay, so if you remember last week, one of the videos, well, we've been doing a lot of variation recently. So we've been doing a lot of kind of HIIT circuits with a cardio exercise, an upper body exercise, a lower body exercise. And that variation is good, keep the body guessing, get lots of different movement patterns within the 10 minutes. But sometimes it's good to repeat the same movement with the idea of getting better at it or making it harder so that you can get stronger over time. So last week, I think it was in maybe our second workout, we did a workout where it was just squats. So it was 30 seconds of squats and then 90 seconds of active recovery, bouncing on the spot. And what we were trying to do is find harder variations of the squat. So you've got your normal body weight squat onto a step or onto a chair. You've got your body weight squat. You've got a fast squat and you've got a jumping squat. So we're going to kind of revisit those, and I'm going to add another option, which is going to be if you have any kind of weights available, I'm going to encourage you to use them today. So I've got 2 dumbbells. So that's something that's really useful, kind of classic kind of weights. There's 2 small dumbbells. If you haven't got 2, if you've only got 1, you can do the same thing, but just holding it in between your hands like this. Okay, and it doesn't have to be a dumbbell. It can be a kettlebell. If you haven't got either of those, you could use a water bottle, or you could use a rucksack with a few books in it, or 2 cans of beans. It's going to be quite light, but just something to hold in your hands as an object. And if you are going to hold it in 2 separate hands, try and make sure it's the same weight. So what we're going to do today, we're going to use the same format. 30 seconds work and 90 seconds rest. And those 90 seconds rest, I'm going to play around a bit. Sometimes we'll be kind of bouncing on our toes, marching. Sometimes we'll be doing a few mobility exercises. So we're just going to keep some light movement before we go back to the 30 seconds of squats. And we're going to do 5 sets of 30 seconds. Okay, so let's get ready. I'm going to put the timer here. Just want you to, while we're waiting, so feet shoulder width apart, standing nice and tall. Let's do 4 big shoulder rolls going back. Okay, nice relaxed breathing. Once you've done 4 shoulder rolls going forward. Okay, just a very quick warm up today. Okay, feet together, arms up, hold onto your wrist and get into a side bend. Okay, hold it for a few seconds, over to the other side. Hold it for a few seconds, 1 more on each side. And last one. Okay, and because we're doing the squats, let's just warm up the hips a little bit. So feet together, lift your knee up and step the foot out of the bucket and then bring it back in and switch sides. Out, in. Okay, keep switching sides, big step out and back in. Keep the upper body facing forward, nice and stable. Okay, let's do 1 more on each side. Okay, and then the last thing I want you to do, prepare for all the squats, feet shoulder width apart, and see if you can get into a deep squat. Okay, so feet shoulder width apart, chest up, push your knees out, feet firmly planted. Let's hold this. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, so let's get ready. So the first 30 seconds, we're going to do it without holding the weights. We're just going to imagine we're holding the weights, either hands separated on your shoulder or hands closer together. And we're going to squat down, and then we're going to push our hands up to the ceiling as we come up. Squat down, hands up to the ceiling. So bring your hands back down to your shoulders or back to your chest on the way down, and then reach up to the ceiling on the way up. All right, so let's get ready for that first one. 30 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, squat, hands, and then drive your hands up to the ceiling. Okay, little warm-up set. Let's keep going for 30 seconds. Okay, push the knees out, push your butt behind you, up. I'll show you from the side. Okay, squat and up. So see, as I do the squat, there's a very slight lean forward as I push my butt back, push my knees out, and this helps me keep a neutral spine as I go through the movement. Okay, keep your core engaged. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, so while resting, just let's do some big arm swings, opening the chest a little bit. Okay, have the object ready, either your 1 dumbbell or your 2 dumbbells, your 2 hand weights, or whatever you're going to use. If you've got resistance bands, you can do the same thing with resistance bands. you would stand on the resistance band and then hold the other end in both hands, and you'd squat down and then press the band up to the ceiling. I haven't got any bands to demonstrate me, but a message if you have any questions and you're using resistance bands. Okay, so let's do some big arm circles going forward now. So while we're resting, we're just doing a little bit of upper body mobility, big arm circles coming forward. Okay, and let's go backwards. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and bouncing on the spot a little bit. Okay, nice and light in your toes, shoulders relaxed. We've got 30 seconds. So the next variation, we're going to hold the weights. Okay, so 2 weights in your hands, 1 weight in between both hands, and we're going to squat and then press it up to the ceiling. Okay, so bouncing. Okay, we've got 15 seconds, so let's rest. Pick up the weights. I'm going to go for the 2 hand weights, about 5 kilos each, 11 pounds each. Okay, feet shoulder width apart. Keep your core activated. 3, 2, 1, and squat slowly down. And then on the way up, drive your hands up to the ceiling. Okay, squat down and up. Good. Okay, squat down and up. Keep your eyes looking forward. Squat down and up. Okay, set a pace that you can stick to for 30 seconds. So try not to start too fast or too slow and then need to change the pace. Nice rhythmic pace. Let's keep going. One more. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Rest. Okay, really good. Okay, while we're resting, let's do some knee hugs. So hug your knee up to your chest. Okay, we've got 3 more sets. Okay, keep hugging the knees, switching sides. Let's do 1 more on each side. Last one. Nice. Okay, I'm bouncing on the spot. Okay, so we've got 3 more sets. So depending on how difficult that was, you could either take the weight away if that was too hard and continue with the body weight reaching up to the ceiling. If that was just the right amount of difficulty, bearing in mind we've got 3 more sets, maybe stay with that. So squat, press. If you want to make it harder, what I want you to do is squat, and I want you to pause for 2 seconds. 1, 2, and then press up. Okay, and that little isometric pause at the bottom means you're going to have more time under tension with your muscles, so it's going to be working even harder. Okay, so that's your next progression. If you want to go for it, squat, 2-second pause at the bottom, and then press up. Okay, otherwise, normal pace, squat, press, and if you want to make it easier, body weight, squat, press. Okay, so we're going to go in 12 seconds. I'm probably going to go for the pause for this one, and then I'll see if I want to go slightly easier for the following 2. Okay, let's get ready. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Squat. 1, 2, press. Okay, already first rep, feel it burning. Down, squat. 1, 2, and up. Okay, really good way of making exercises harder. Down, 1, 2, and press is adding a pause. Okay, more time under tension. Squat. 1, 2, and press. Nice. Here we go. Squat. 1, 2, and press. Okay, 1 more. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Really good. Okay. Okay, weights down. Okay, and let's do some leg swings. I want you to kick your leg up to your opposite hand. Okay, take a few steps and switch sides. Okay, nice light movement. Keep switching sides. Okay, I'm going to do 1 more on each leg. Kick up to your opposite hand. Nice, and bouncing. Okay, bouncing on the spot. Okay, we have 2 more sets left. So I actually found that variation challenging but manageable, which is kind of where you want to be. You want to find these difficult, but you don't want it to be so hard that you're losing form and you need more than that minute and a half to recover. Okay, so if it was challenging but manageable, keep it the same. If you want that extra challenge, well, actually no, that's it. That's the only variation I'm going to give you today. If you want the hardest version, is squat, 2-second pause, and press up. If you have heavier weights, feel free to use them. If that was too difficult, go for the normal squat press. And remember, if you're really tired, no weights, squat and just press the hands up to the ceiling. All right, we're going to go in 12 seconds for our 4th set. Okay, get the weights ready. Okay, 2 weights on your shoulder or holding 1 weight to your chest. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, press. 1, 2, press. Good. Okay, breathing. 1, 2, press. Okay, try and get my elbows on top of my knees. 1, 2, and then press. Okay, keep going. 1, 2, press. Keep going. 1, 2, press. And again. 1, 2, press and rest. Really good. All right, almost there. Okay, so let's just do a nice light movement. Take a few side steps and reach overhead with the opposite arm. Go the other way. Reach overhead. Okay, let's just keep switching sides. Okay, I actually feel good after this one. Good combination of working hard on one exercise so that we get better, so that we get stronger. Okay, squats are really good movement because it works so many different muscle groups, mainly the lower body, but your back, your core are also involved. Okay, so if you get very good, very strong at squat, it's a good sign that you have a strong body. Okay, one more each way. Last one. Perfect. All right, breathing. Okay, we've got our last 30-second set of squats. Okay, if you haven't gone for that harder variation, maybe this is your last chance, but otherwise 5 sets is quite a lot. So you're going to be your most tired now for this last set. So be careful, don't push it too hard. Okay, but let's just try and get 30 seconds of whatever squat variation feels comfortable. All right, 15 seconds, I'm going to get the weights ready. Okay, 10 seconds, up to my shoulders. Okay, feet shoulder width apart, knees soft, core activated. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Butt behind you, push your knees out. 1, 2, and drive up. Here we go, last set. 1, 2, up, really good. 1, 2, drive up, nice. 1, 2, and drive. 1, 2, and drive. Keep going. 1, 2, and drive. Okay, 5 seconds. 1, 2. Let's try and get one more rep in, and rest. Woo, amazing. All right, guys. Good job. Okay, 5 seconds, 5 sets of 30 seconds. Like I said, some exercises, we're only doing 10-minute workouts. The main purpose of this whole challenge is to be more active and combat any negative effects and get away from that sedentary lifestyle. But while we're here, we might as well work on strength. So some exercises like the squat, we're going to continue to progress over the next few weeks. And there are some other exercises for the core, some for the upper body, that we'll reintroduce later, and I'll offer you some more variations. All right, guys, so well done. Tough one today. Get some rest, have an active day, and I will see you tomorrow for our next workout.